I'm going to talk to you guys today about your shopping cart. Who in here returns their shopping cart? Every time. Every single time you return your shopping cart. Okay. Okay, so that pivoted a little bit. So the first question was, who returns your shopping cart? Everybody's hands went up. Second question was, who returns it every single time? When it's snowing, when it's raining, when you get the windstorm here, every single time, who returns their shopping cart? So there's a lot less hands, right? I have not talked about this since I've been here, and this is pretty vulnerable and pretty personal to me, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I prayed about this over and over, what to talk about, and although I really tried to fight it, it kept coming back to me that this is what I was supposed to talk about today. And a lot of this is going to be about my failures. And so I'm sharing it with you today in hopes that it reaches just one person in the room. So I don't know who that person is today, but this was really on my heart to talk about. So this picture was taken the day after I found out that my lifelong dream was coming true. I got a phone call from the athletic director at Utah State. Told me I was going to be the head coach. That's what I wanted to do my whole life. I'd worked for it my whole life. And my friend, we went to Home Depot to get moving boxes and supplies and stuff to pack my apartment up. And I'm walking back from returning my shopping cart, and I see her with her phone out taking a video or a picture of me. And so I get back to the car, and my friend could not stop laughing. She was like, "You are about to make this massive amount of money, and you're about to be a Division I head coach." At the time, there were only 352 Division I head coaches in the country. So huge honor. And she's like laughing at me. She's like, "You're still returning your shopping cart. Why would you still return your shopping cart?" And my response to her was, "Why wouldn't I? That's who I am as a human being. You do the right thing when nobody's looking. Okay, that's who you are, regardless of your circumstance." So, guys, at my highest time, and this was what I thought was my highest, at my highest, I still returned my shopping cart. I still tried to treat people the right way. I still try to hold myself at a very high standard of integrity. You don't change because your title changes. You don't change because your paycheck changes. My career was changing, but I decided in that moment, my character was never going to change regardless, good, bad, whatever. And that's where the lesson is at, okay? I thought that picture was the beginning of my dreams, everything I ever wanted. I thought I was going to win championships. I was going to be coaching for another 20 years. There were going to be all these wins and all these celebrations, and I thought this was like my start. This was it. It was not. So, this is what really happened. Instead of all those things that I thought was going to happen, I got my ass kicked over and over and over again. So I don't know how many people in this room have seen the clip that went viral. That is a screenshot from my press conference right after I got fired. So I coached for 4 years. We were horrible. We were awful. We went the complete opposite of what I thought it was going to go like. And what really happened in that time that I thought was going to be so wonderful was I got burnt out. I questioned everything in my life. I ended up eventually retiring, not wanting to coach anymore, losing passion for something that I loved my whole life. Life it had a different plan for me. God had a different plan for me. This picture is actually just the referee calling it was a horrible call, okay? But that's what's happening right here. I don't remember it, but I'm sure that it was horrible from my facial expression. And that was one of the most horrible moments of my life. I just coached in the conference game after my 4th year. I had a 5-year contract. Right after the game was over, athletic director met me in the middle of court, brought me into a room, told me they were letting me go. So, which I knew was coming, obviously, because again, we were terrible. And so you get paid to win. That's what it is. You get paid to win. So, yeah, so that was my comment. I don't know if you haven't watched the video. Actually, it's kind of funny. Actually, because nobody in the room wanted to ask anything. Nobody knew it was happening, and this poor kid, couldn't have been 19 years old, said, "Coach, what are your rebuilding plans for next year?" And that was my response. "I'm not going to be rebuilding. I just coached my last game at Utah State." And the room just went dead silent. And this poor kid, just all the blood went out of their face, and they were just like, just trying to hand the mic to somebody else. And so nobody was saying anything, so I was like, well, I'm guessing that's going to be the last question. And so I kind of made light of it, obviously, but it was a horrible time in my life, guys. And so my point is, your circumstances, it shouldn't change your character, guys. So money, titles, recognition, pressure, all those things should actually reveal who you really are. I thought coaching was preparing me for this life of leading, obviously. And it was just preparing me to lead somewhere else. It wasn't in the coaching world. I thought my biggest victories were going to happen there. They did not. I thought there were going to be just these amazing moments. Weren't very many of those. It was the worst 4 years of my life. And I had no idea that God was actually preparing me for a different season in my life. And my point is that you never really know. Something else is coming for you guys. So if you're feeling like you don't know why something's happening in your life, you gotta, if you're not spiritual, that's okay. I am, and I know that God was preparing me for something else. But if you're not spiritual, that's okay. Just know that life is preparing you for something else. Something better's coming. So then came Reno. So I had no idea where I was going to move, where I was going to go, what I was going to do. I had no plans. Basketball was my whole life. That's all I was going to do. And started praying about it. I asked God to put something on my heart, show me where I was supposed to go, show me what I was supposed to be doing. Long story short, I decided I woke up one morning, Reno. It was Reno. I just knew. And I had no plans when I was coming out here. I did not have a job. I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew I didn't want to coach basketball. I knew I didn't want to coach basketball anymore. And so I prayed that God would put something in my path, and then He would give me the courage to walk through the door. And here I am. So, yeah. So then 15 months later, so I've been here for 15 months, my morning prayer, it has not changed at all. Every morning, I still pray for the same things. I still pray for God to open doors for me. I still pray for Him to give me the courage to walk through them. Because sometimes you can get opportunity put in front of you, right? And it's like, you're like, oof, really? Are you sure? Do I want to do that? It's scary, right? It's scary. I still pray to be the best version of myself every day, which is a challenge. I still pray to learn from my blessings and to learn from the lessons. You guys ever thank God for the lessons that He's put in your life, or just been grateful? Again, if you're not spiritual, have you just been grateful for the lessons that have been put in your life, for the struggles that you had to go through? Because those are the biggest things that mold you into who you are the hard times, not the easy ones. You don't learn that much from stuff being easy. You learn when it's really, really difficult. So why am I sharing all this very, very personal information with you guys today? Because I want to encourage you to stay true to who you are. That's why. If you're the person that returns the shopping cart in the snow and in the rain and worst condition outside, make sure you remain that person. Keep being that person. When life's amazing, everything's going right, be that person. When everything sucks and everything's going hard, be that same person. Be the exact same person all the time. Your dreams are coming true, everything's falling apart, no matter what you have going on, be the same person. That's why I'm sharing all this with you guys today, because again, you just never know what this season is preparing you for in your next season. So this talk today was not about basketball. It may have sounded like it. It was not about money. It was not about my move to Reno. It wasn't about success or failure. It's about me explaining to you guys that I decided who I was going to be and who I am going to be, instead of letting life decide it for me. If you let life or circumstances decide your life for you, you're probably not going to end up very happy. So that is why I shared all this with you guys today. If your character changes in your circumstances, you need to work on that. It should never change. It should never change, guys. The way you treat people, the way you show up, the way you do things, it should never change. So tomorrow, I want to encourage everybody to return your shopping cart. Be the kind of person who stays true to who they are, no matter what way life takes you. And just know that if you're in a hard moment, guys, if you're in a hard spot, something good is coming. It's preparing you for something really, really, really good. So trust that, okay?